So, hey, everybody. It's another session of this, really. So, here's what we're gonna do. We are in Chapter 4, and, I've come to the conclusion that it's like, it's gonna take a second to actually beat this game if we keep continuing like we are. So, what I'm gonna do is, okay, so, quests are divided. Here's all quests. Main story quests, we'll do. Hero quests, sure. Standard quests, if it's not a quest that requires, like, a hero, I'm gonna not actually do it as a playthrough kind of thing. Because otherwise it'll just take forever to get through all of it. And I think that's probably the optimal way of going about it. So, yeah. That should be fine. So all the Collectopedia stuff, of course, I'm going to do off screen. That's not really a big problem. I'm not going to try and level up all these classes on their own. I'll try to do that off screen, but I'm not going to kill myself over it. It's more something for New Game Plus, I'm sure. But yeah, so right now we're just going to go back on the map. And, first area, and just hit all these question marks that we can. There's one right there. Farewell Melody was a quest I think I was doing. And that should be it, really. So, yeah, that's that, really.
How about we go here?
So yeah, let's hit all these question marks, then continue the main story, and that'll be that. Alright, so thanks everybody, and let's get going. Okay. Is that the way? Or should I go the other way? Hold up. No. How is it that I marked something and I'm still not heading toward it this way? Let's see. Honestly, I can't say it enough. I can't say it enough how much I'm enjoying the fact that you know at least what like type of item you're gonna get when you go to a little mark, like a little collectible spot. It's helpful. It means I can skip over something like, no, I don't want that. I don't skip over any anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. But it's nice to have.
Look.
From Colony Gamma. What? Friend of yours? Yes, but the story will have to wait.
Okay, let's give her a hand.
Yep, hero quest. And so, we will do this one.
Guys, get ready to fight. Nice shot.
Smooth as always, Noah.
You're on fire, lad. Time to get cut.
Let's go advantage.
I'll draw them.
There's a fire.
That's it. I'm
Yeah, we won.
Move. You okay? You're not hurt?
Me?
Kyrie.
Mio! You're in one piece. Thank you so much for saving me. I'm so glad you're alive.
Yes, yes. No need to get so excited.
Ah, I'm so sorry. I'll calm down. Deep breaths.
What are you doing here, Kyrie? Colony Gamma's...
Oh, well, actually,
You got separated from your unit again.
I'm so sorry. I just have no sense of direction at all. Never change, Kyrie.
She's interesting, isn't she?
Interesting, a pain in the neck. Same difference, I suppose.
So, Mio, those other people...
Don't worry about them. They're my friends, and they helped save you.
Ah, so they did. Thanks again, Mio.
Why, thanks, Mio. Well, the rest of us are Moo Steak.
Leave it. That's just Kyrie.
Mio, let's hurry back to the colony. I bet the commander will be pleased to see you too.
Yeah, about that. Can I have a quick word?
Of course. What about?
This is an odd question, but... Well, how do we look to you?
Ah,
How do you look? Well, let me see. Aha! Yep, no good at all. You can't just change your clothes as you please. That's against regulations. But they suit you so perfectly. I mean, your off-seer outfit suited you to a T as well, but I mean,
Thanks, Kyrie. That's all I needed.
happy to help.
I just need to discuss something with everyone. Mind waiting?
No problem.
Interesting.
She seems in her right mind anyway. No glowing iris.
Just classic Kyrie.
but does this mean we don't look like hostiles to everyone?
Let's not worry about that for now. What should we do with her?
That's the question. I want to take her back to the colony if we can. But can we?
We can't send her out on her own. It's dangerous, and she'd definitely get lost again.
Fine with me, but would she be okay hanging out with us Kavesi?
It's possible that the commander of Colony Gamma would hear us out. At least, he isn't the type to turn around and capture people without warning.
Can we trust him?
Better than the consul. Trust me on that.
If both of you are willing to go that far, then he seems worth meeting.
Thank you. If anything happens, I'll do everything I can to keep you all safe, I promise. Thanks for waiting. Let's go, Kyrie.
Ready, Mio?
Good to add more names.
Okay, done with that.
Huh? Is that? More colonies added.
Got a lot. Okay, so have we been here? Can't really tell because don't necessarily remember fighting these
There's
things.
tough, and there's tough.
At the
This
same
will be a
time, I could
challenge.
use this.
Don't lose focus.
I don't think we'll run into any...
Phase. Yeah, done here. Okay, yeah, that wasn't gonna take long at all.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
So that's where we have to head. Would it not just be better to do a jump and then go? Yeah.
do this, but you're in our way.
Leave it to me. I'll have to cry in my room.
Oh, can't hold them off.
Eyes over here! Wow, thanks.
Hazy fish.
What's your advantage? Knew you had it in you, Mimi. Butterfly blade!
Advance. Stay. Snowball horns. Go.
Dark banner.
Energy grenade! Gemini, block! Butterfly blade!
Leave the enemies to me.
Smooth as always, Noah. Pretty good. Let's see. Oh,
Yeah, this doesn't stand a chance.
Feel the
Conquer.
We're unstoppable with you around,
that
Senna.
was spectacular. I'm the girl with the gall. It's so shiny. Fight it?
How am I supposed to get to that? Oh. Oh, the sand goes down. So there must be some way of getting around it. We're getting there. Okay, this mission's becoming too simple. So I'm like, we're about to get attacked or something.
Hey, that's not your everyday jump.
Whoa, visitors.
Great. I think I'm more upset because I'm like, dang it.
You didn't disappoint.
No, I'm just going to focus real quick. Yep.
Eyes over here. Keep climbing on the damage.
Look at that. Look at that amazingness. They're just ruining it.
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Oh, what's the ladder for? Okay.
Wait here. I'll go ahead and tell everyone.
No, Kyrie, just wait.
Hey guys, Mio's come back. Tyon and Senna too.
Everyone's like, oh Jesus Christ, why?
Welcome back.
We were so worried about you guys.
What in the world?
Good job sticking it out, Senna. We were pretty sure you were dead.
Foods, why'd you have to be so snarky about everything?
All of you. I'm so glad you're okay.
Mio, it's been so long.
Huh.
Hmm?
Oh,
Wait, are those actual tears? Uni?
Snuff it, you big dummy.
Oh, there you are, Teach.
Some of them look like... Huh.
Mio, Senna, Tyon. It's wonderful to see you again.
I'm truly sorry, Commander Teach. We never meant to...
The details can wait till later. I'm sure you'd appreciate a rest, no? I imagine getting here was by no means a simple task. Am I right?
Yes. We appreciate your concern.
And as for our visitors here, we can make our introductions later. Well then.
Oh. Okay, so at this moment, I can clearly just say, without a doubt, it's like the art style they go with is
He was kind of strange.
fantastic.
Quiet, but I could feel something threatening in him.
Yeah, are you sure about this? He didn't even question us.
Perhaps he's already worked it out. Decided we're not hostile.
Well, no one's attacked us, which is more than we can say for pretty much every other time.
Mimi, once we're rested up, how about we tour the colony?
Good idea. I want to see how everyone's doing.
And we can show the Cabesi folks around while we're at it. Much obliged. We are just visitors after all.
I want to have a chat with the soldiers too. There are a couple of things I'm curious to know.
So this is your old colony, Mio. Let's see what kind of place it is. Good to add more names.
Okay, so at this point, first of all, let's go get that recipe.
We could do with some food.
That's what they have. Gamma Canteen.
Mmm, delicious.
Could not eat another bite.
There we go.
Can't wait to see how Manana prepares it.
Break time's over.
Just Kyrie. I guess we just go to all these places and gather the info we need, so... Hi, Mio. Do you need something? Kyrie, while we were away, nothing strange happened, did it? Not that I can think of. Just training as normal and... Oh, actually. Something happened? A monster showed up. Monster? What? So apparently this monster showed up at the site where you vanished. The frontliners sent word, but we lost contact right after that. And because you vanished as well, everyone just kind of assumed whatever it had got you. Ugh, even just remembering it freaks me out all over again. Oh, but you're back, safe and sound. So I guess there was no monster after all. Right, yes, at least not what we saw. Right, I'm so glad. A monster? Surely it couldn't be. Looking at a soldier with items.
What to buy?
Need anything else? You know where to look. Ha, naturally, as soon as you get back, you want to see what's been going on. Then let's cut to the chase. Has anyone else come back besides us? I'm afraid not. Just you. The soldiers who are on the front line are still MIA. I see. That whole operation was riddled with weird stuff, though. I asked the commander for the particulars, but it's all classified. He couldn't say. Don't suppose you know anything about it, Tyon? Sorry, no. The Allied soldiers who attacked us, all missing. Fates unknown. What if it's like hacked? If they... Ugh.
Good to add more names.
Man, Manana, look, you just standing there. Are you serious? Like, oh, you got it. Like, put someone else in that spot. Okay. Cool. Let's look at the box. It's over there. Let's get. Oh, is it really Nameless Foots? Well, if it isn't Miho, Tyon, and Little Senna. Wow, watch your tone. Why am I the only one you're rude to? Forget about that. How about facing me in a little mock combat? Recently, all we're doing is standing by, so I'm getting soft. Stand by is an important duty. Don't complain. Don't patronize me. I want to go to the front for once. Want to rack up some points in combat, maybe become commander one day. Like, why the snuff are they still treating us like reserves, as if this were the time for it? Now that we lost most of our experienced personnel, there's only us left to do what's needs doing. Huh? You lost them? That's right, vanished without a trace.
Sounds like a scoop.
Okay, so let's go hold a little meeting. There's actually a few topics to actually cover right now. See.
Let's make the most of our break, guys. I think we need to discuss this.
There sure are plenty of Nopon in Colony 30, huh? We certainly don't have any colonies in Agnes with that many Nopon. Crazy. Oh yeah, talking of crazy, looks like somebody weird was bound to show up among all those furballs. I think one of them is going around playing an Offseer's flute. Yeah, I've heard that too. But his playing's kind of crappy and is cheesing everyone off. He's playing it around the colony. Could he be training? I think you might be right. And Nopon trained to be an Offseer. I kind of want to meet this guy. Alright then, shall we drop by the Colony 30 residential district? People have been hearing a flute there a lot. Let's do it. Okay, so that is a standard quest I would not do on screen. So, it would just be for me, technically. As with that one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. No one knows what. But that's the kind of thing I'm talking about, where if it's like this blue one, I'm more than likely just not going to do it, unless it says required hero. If it says required hero, then yeah, we'll actually have a discussion on it. Or if it's these right here that are like nothing, because these two will just give me XP. Alright, well I'm glad that explanation could be made.
Where should I start?
Noah, was it your colony that fought Colony Sigma at Everblight Plain? Yeah, it was. You've heard about the battle? Everblight Plain, now that's a name that keeps coming up. It seems to be the battlefield of choice for a lot of colonies. I imagine it's because the open wasteland there is perfect for large melees that even Feronuses can clash in. No wonder it's so blasted to ash that not a single blade of grass can grow there. And until we can put an end to the fighting, it'll most likely stay that way, true to its moniker. I hope one day the world will be over, and it can grow lush and verdant, just like Xeona Plains. Alright, yeah, see.
Where should I start?
Say, you know those Aspar things? They really make my skin crawl. Oh, I know. I heard you retching last time we fought them. When I saw them in Aegis Wilderness, I was like, well, there goes breakfast. And what's that stuff they vom up? Because to me, it looked just like, stop, not a word more, I beg you. I'm already 105% creeped out. Okay, turning it around then. What's a monster you like? Well, duh, Pepitos. Clearly, their fluffy fur just gives me life. I will hear no objections on this. What about you, Senna? Love? Ferrises. Beg pardon? Ferrises. They're just cool, okay? They have those massive triceps. I kinda wish I was one, honestly. I see. Well, I suppose there's no accounting for taste in it. That's an odd reason. An odd reason. Okay.
I think we need to discuss this.
I heard that Colony 9 has been having some major shortages. That's nothing new. But we didn't have so much of a problem with food and resources till Colony 9's rent dropped. So now frustrations are running high after one too many shortages. Is there anything we can do to help? That would be great. I guess there isn't anything we can do to fix it right this moment. Resolving the food supply problem is the highest priority, isn't it? Everyone's sad when stomach empty. That's just science. But it'll take time for the fields to yield crops. Yeah. If we could find something to tide everyone over until Xeon's field idea brings results. Troublesome people, as always. Come on, Riku. If you got any bright ideas, we'd love to hear them. Meh, his easy plan even you can think of. His principle of finders keepers. Meaning, battlefield is full of usable items with no owner. He's got a point. When we couldn't go back to our colonies, we survived with things we scrounged off various battlefields. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive. I agree. On an old battlefield, we'll probably be able to find resources other than food as well. How about we search the battlefield at Everblight Plain near Colony 9? There's one more place. The place where we meet Guernica is another promising candidate. Right. When we found enough, we'll take it to the commissary. Camilla will be able to distribute it best. Okay, then it's decided. Hey, I'll help too. Manana also lend a wing. Okay, now this one.
Could you all come round for a second?
Looks like our friends are doing just fine, Mimi.
Seems so.
Still, there's a lot fewer soldiers here than I expected.
A lot of the soldiers employed on that mission haven't come back yet. No one knows what became of them.
The mission where we became Ouroboros, yeah?
I dare say that's the one.
Sorry. Should have kept my mouth shut.
No, you didn't do anything wrong, Uni.
All the soldiers left in the colony are newbies with no combat experience. Right now they've been ordered to stand by as a reserve force, far from the front lines.
A good thing, too. That's what saved Kari and others' lives. Plus, they didn't get to learn the truth about us and the world. But...
Ugh. It doesn't sit well with me to pretend like everything's fine, though.
Mio, would you mind talking to this commander of yours, Teach?
about what?
Everything. Tell him thanks for taking us in, no questions asked.
Now look, I know I said he was trustworthy, but...
No, Noah's right. I was planning on telling him everything anyway, and if we're gonna talk, we may as well lay it all out sooner than later. We can't just expect people to trust us while we hide the truth like this.
Yeah, makes more sense than staying and hiding.
Right.
The commander will understand, I know it. He's crazy harsh, but crazy fair, too.
Harsh? He didn't look it.
Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Alright.
Ah, how is everything? If you still need to rest, then...
Commander, there's something else I'd like to discuss with you.
Of course. You don't look like you've come to just deliver a report. Then, shall we relocate? That should be more convenient for you.
Yes, that would be helpful, thank you.
Ah, yes. I know a good place nearby. Let's talk there.
What?
Commander, please. We don't need to go there.
It has a beautiful view, and a particular peacefulness about it.
How lovely! I'd love to see it.
This is bad. This is all going south.
It's just a change of place. I don't get what the problem is.
We'll regret this.
I'd rather not delay, but unfortunately I have some work left to do here. Wait for me next to the training ground. I'll meet you as soon as I can.
Very well. We'll see you there.
Senna seems ignorant of something, while the other two are just like, yeah.
They were outstanding soldiers. I'd go so far as to say they were the pride of Agnes. So, now they're traitors. People are mysteries. You can never really understand them. Don't you agree?
Huh.
But I'm the commander. I can't let my personal feelings get in the way of my duty. I will deal with them. You can leave the matter with me. We can't afford to ignore anything that might do our very world harm.
Of course.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. So, shall we head out?
Yeah. So is this good place of yours far?
I'd say reasonably near. But the road is poorly maintained and slopes a lot. It might not be an easy journey.
Oh, great. Now I'm totally sold.
It all depends on how you walk it. Once you get the hang of it, it's just like strolling through a field of flowers. If you don't mind, I can explain on the way.
Well, in that case,
Sounds great. If it's reasonably close by.
We'd better get ready.
Hey.
hey, so what's this good place you were talking about?
I can hardly spoil the surprise now, can I? Trust me, it'll be worth the wait.
So they do pretty well for themselves. Like their meter's halfway full and all. Was I supposed to go this way or the other way? Hold up. Because, like... How do I get there? You know what? I'm being a dummy. Quest route. I like how this is like an evolution of the little... A lot of this game reminds me of X. Oh yeah, I should probably continue the thought I had forever ago. So, like... With the art style they have, it's very reminiscent of Xenoblade 2, but less of a cartoony feel to it. So it is a nice mesh between Definitive Edition and Xenoblade 2. Like, it's a little bit more cartoonish than Definitive Edition for Xenoblade, but it's less than Xenoblade 2. And I think that hits the right mark when it comes to, like, you can show facial reactions and everything. You can exaggerate faces. Emotions really easy to see. It's nice. I like it.
Sweet, let's poke around.
It's not realistic, and it definitely makes it so, well, everything actually pops.
What's that?
There's something over there, but I can deal with that later.
Let's make our mark.
We just get in new places. More sand.
This way, everyone. Right. This is where it gets real. First, imagine a stake. The stake is hammered into the ground so deep that it becomes one with the earth. Now take that feeling, and that's how you're going to take each step. Your feet are the stakes in this case.
Oh, I guess No, I don't get it.
That's all you need to know for now. You'll pick the rest up as you go.
Wait. Scree walking. Okay.
Here we go!
So you'll slide down if you don't do nothing. Okay. As long as you're just going, you're good.
Keep that up, everyone. You've all good heads on your shoulders.
This is strictly first term level stuff for us.
Interesting. Okay, so now I can actually get the stuff I want to get. I wonder if anyone can actually take on the class already. So he's a healer. Okay.
Never seen this place before.
Ew, I've never noticed that it had a little face. Was that how it was in 2? For the many times I've played 2, I just never looked at it like that. Okay, a campsite. Good.
Are we there yet?
About halfway now. Not long to go.
We have very different ideas of what not long means.
Come on, people! This is why you need to lift more weights.
This girl.
Senna, you know you can't hone your endurance just by lifting weights.
Oh, are you sure?
The key to training is working the whole body rather than focusing too much on any one exercise. I'm sure it's not a problem now, but keep it up and you'll wear yourself out.
Oh, wow. I see.
Not good, though. I believe I already taught you this in the past.
I'm sorry.
Look at you, all calm and cool.
Indeed, because I train properly.
This is harder than I expected.
I said we'd regret this.
The commander is also the colony's instructor, after all. He seems mild-mannered enough at first glance.
Oh, Tyon.
But new recruits are terrified of him. They'd rather face a battle than his wrath.
Tyon? Are you okay?
You shouldn't slack off on your training, just because you've seen real battle. Whether you live or die on the battlefield is determined by how you face it. That's where it ends. Excuse me. I didn't mean to lecture.
You never change, Commander.
Ah, don't embarrass me.
You really do come across as an instructor.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It's pretty unusual for a commander to be an instructor as well, though.
Probably. In my case, well, there's a lot going on.
What do you mean by that?
Just what I said. Anyway, break time's over. Let's crack on.
Dog.
Don't say that.
Yo. Also, I will say that they seem to have been given voice direction a lot better.
Somewhere we can rest. Let's take a breather.
We could do with some food.
Okay. So do we... There's actually not a rest spot? Do we just talk here? No, we don't. So we're just good, technically, once we back out.
Right then, should we get a move on?
Alright.
Not far now. Perseverance, people.
Oh, wow.
I'll show
I've
you
never seen anything like it. This is...
Wow.
What do you think? A good place, isn't it? It's peaceful, invigorating, a place to quiet your mind. Even the war between Agnes and Keves feels a world away from here, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I assume you know about the state of Colony Gamma.
Yes, that's actually what I wanted to...
Then I can tell you that you don't have to, Mio.
What do you...
Don't you get it yet? I mean that I'm going to deal with you here and now.
What? But you...
Purging the traitor Ouroboros from our ranks is a matter of the highest priority. I am the commander of Colony Gamma. I cannot shirk this duty. Do you understand?
What? That you lured us out here to do us in? Yeah, I'm up to speed, thanks.
No one in the colony will learn what you are. Understand that the fact I'm not doing this in public is a sign of my respect for you.
But, Commander, wait! Please, just listen.
What would be the point? Words blur truth and lies so easily.
Commander!
Ah, we've got no choice.
Are you prepared? Face your deaths with honor. The time has come.
Okay, well,
Have conviction, Neo.
I'm gonna push you off this cliff. That's what's gonna happen.
To die.
No good!
Break splitter! Harry! Stick to physical and give it up! You won't get away!
Just one!
Here and now!
Oh, yep. Nice little toggle, nice little daze.
You won't get away!
Just one! No escape!
Furious blast! Give it up!
Come
Let
on
me
now!
give you a taste! Eat this! Round strike! You won't get away!
Yeah, the fact that this man is like... Mio's making so much aggro that it's like I can't do a thing to actually get that much going for me. Look at her, she's just creating aggro.
Let me give you a taste! How about this? What? Eat this!
I mean, at the same time, we're doing pretty good, honestly.
Here and now! Round strength!
Oof.
Spark's sake! We can't take him down and he's just one guy.
I knew he had stamina, but this is...
You too display impressive power. But it's that power which is the cause of everything that's gone wrong, threatening the lives of others as well as yourselves.
No, you've got it wrong.
No, this isn't something that only concerns you. This power is a maelstrom that surrounds the world. A maelstrom eventually becomes a raging torrent that swallows lives without mercy. If you really know what's going on in Colony Gamma, then you must understand this.
That's...
So, tell me, Mio, Was it the power of becoming an Ouroboros that drove you to the other side? Were you reduced to merely one part of a maelstrom?
No, you're wrong.
And what precisely am I wrong about?
We became Ouroboros by pure chance. But we thought that with such power we'd be able to do more.
Ha! Do what?
Keep the world alive. Find new ways to use our lives for... I don't know. I can't put it into words. But that's what we want to use it for. That's all I'm sure of.
Very pretty words.
We can only go forward. We want to find a way that doesn't involve sacrificing lives.
Looks like I've misjudged.
What?
Well, you've heard for yourself. I don't believe they are traitors. In my capacity as commander, I judge them not deserving of death. Are you in agreement, Consul?
The Consul's here.
So this is where you are hiding.
What a lovely fiction. Bravo! The fact remains. Ouroboros will destroy the world.
But that's just one possibility. Still, people can change. I choose to believe them.
Like the old you?
Yes, I had no will, no resolution, only shame. But they aren't me. They will walk a different path.
You shall persist no matter what.
You gave me a chance to fix it. I have an obligation. So let's stop doing things your way. Let's end that here.
Very well.
What?
Then I shall make you and the traitors recant your folly. Power of Mobius!
Okay.
Commander!
Right, you lot. Time to walk the walk. Prove that this power leads to light.
We will!
Oh, the music's so good. Let's go! I forgot to press the A button because I was like, yeah, let's jam. Alright, team.
Let me kick
Hey, Neo. Show me what you've got.
I'll end it here!
Don't want to resist. We're just not gonna break this man.
Do it, Kaya. We'll kill you now, fully. Come on now.
We're healing really well, actually. Yeah, the amount of aggro that Neo actually generates is incredible. I don't even know if it's one of the items she probably has on, though. So I think 3 is the max. Limits unbound. Where are we? No, actually, we can just do a topple. And that should be good enough, really. Ah, take that, dirt. Let's see.
This isn't the end. This is the decider. You're finished.
Jeez. Cool. Reactivation.
I'll make it count. Wait, everyone get ready.
Let's see. So much.
I'm with you.
Let's see.
Here's the finish line. I'm on your heels. Now to finish your turn. Got you now. Stick to breathing.
Little destructo disc. The amount of damage they do.
Sword. I fight my strength.
Just one. Wow, thanks.
Let me give you a taste. More where that came from. A fusion of our strength.
Oh, there you go. Don't stand a chance.
You won't get away.
Just watch.
I'll show you. Give it up. You won't get away.
Jeez, everybody.
A fusion of our strength. You.
No good. What? No
You
escape.
won't get away.
Do it, Tyler. I'll go sparking spark now, then. Just watch. No good.
You.
Oh,
I'll end it here. What? Just watch.
Eat this. I need you, Mio. We're unstoppable. What? Let me give you a taste. Give it up. I'm going in.
How about this?
Time to win out the big gun. You ain't ready. Let's handle the pressure.
Ready whenever.
Split up and attack.
one last time.
I'll handle it.
We'll try and do more damage this time, because now I kind of understand it. Are we on the front or side? There we go. see.
Right, then follow up.
Yeah.
How about this? This isn't the end. This is the decider.
There we go.
You're finished.
I'll make it count. Wait! Everyone get ready. I get first dibs.
Doesn't really matter now, does it? As long as it just doesn't go over, you're good. Yep, point limit reached.
How about this?
I'm on your heels. Now for the finishing touch. Got you now. Sink your breathing.
Strike through. Upon this sword, I break my strength.
Gotcha.
Commander, we...
Not yet, Mio.
What?
It's not over yet. There's one thing you still have to do, isn't there?
There is.
Let's go back to the colony and decide our next steps from there.
Woo.
Let's head back to Colony Gamma. You know what you have to do, yes?
Of course. I planned on it.
Okay, so anyone like finish leveling? Nope. Granted, that was pretty good. Okay, so now you have 4 medic for your stuff. Still not enough. Get almost there. Okay. That was a lot. Maybe if I'd had the, if I'd just chosen the food option, probably would have had more. Yeah, I should have done that. Oh well. You live and learn.
I'll claim the ether here.